Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Shadowbringers. In the last episode, we got the rundown on the Minfilias, which is a succession of young girls that possess the same physical characteristics and capabilities as the Minfilia from the Source, who came here to stop the Flood. They are immune to the corruption of the Sin Eaters, so they can't be converted. And so, over time, they have been trained to fight Sin Eaters and sent out to basically lead the fight against the Sin Eaters. And when one falls in battle, another one appears, and then they train that one up and send her out to fight over and over again. And apparently Ranjit has been responsible for training many of these young girls, and at least up until the rise to power of Lord Volthry in Eulmore, when basically their whole society changed to basically essentially ally with the Sin Eaters, if that can be considered a thing. And so the Minfilias have been kind of a threat to that particular regime or ideology, I guess. And so the most recent Minfilia has been imprisoned in Eulmore, but Thancred went and broke her out a few years ago. But she has been recaptured by the Eulmoran army, and so the Exarch and the rest of the Crystarium has decided to go ahead and attempt to rescue her from Eulmore, which would essentially be declaring war on Eulmore. But, I guess that's what they want to do. So the plan is to fly Amro over the location where the Eulmoran army has set up and basically hit them with sleep powder to knock them out. Those that remain that are not affected by the sleep powder, we have to engage them and then extract Minfilia from their, their control and get her out of there. So that's the plan. So we are over here in, what is this place called again? The Ostal Imperative. Getting ready to begin the assault on the Eulmoran position, which is up there in the place that is called, let's see, Laxon Loft. There. So, we need to go ahead and talk to Lena here, because we are basically officially joining the Crystarium Guard. We're going to be getting our own uniform and joining in. I guess so that we don't stick out, because we'll just look at more Crystarium soldiers, so that it doesn't look like that. We're trying not to reveal ourselves to the Eulmorans just yet. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Lena and see what the plan is. All right, so it seems that rather than the Amro delivering you, you delivered the Amro. I'll not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Very well. Alright, with the operation fast approaching, Lena means to put you to work. Alright. In readiness for the operation, the Amro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. Right. As you well know, however, it's not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed it to them. Task I'm sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amro launch and see to 4 of the beasts. Dismissed. Very well. Yes, since we are now a member of the Guard, she is our commanding officer, so we will follow our orders. And we have a whole bunch of side quests here that now have opened up. But I will take care of those on my own. Are those the only ones? Those are the only ones. Alright, there's the fodder. Alright, and let's give it to the Amuro. The Amuro happily devours the fodder. Alright, good. Indolent Amuro. The Amuro absent-mindedly munches on the fodder. Very well. As long as they eat it. Next. The Amuro is worried first, but appetite eventually wins out and it accepts the fodder. Alright. Alright, next. The Amuro reels at the smell, but accepts the fodder nonetheless. Good. Alright. Done. Alright, the Amuro are fed. Indeed they are. Good. The rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts succumbing to the dream powder. All units are now have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. Alright. So we need to go to the top of the main watchtower. I guess that's that thing there. Yep. Climb all the way to the top and talk to the Crystarium scout. Okay. So there's our scout. We're going to be heading into an instance here, which is fine. Alright, the operation about to commence. Stance ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Okay, so they're going to glamour our gear to look like Crystarium Guard. So we don't have to worry about changing our equipment. So let's go ahead and proceed.
Keep moving. What now?
The Crystarium at a guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
You're gonna be... Sound the alarm!
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
Alright, let's get to it then.
For the Crystarium!
Let's follow Lena and Alphino.
On guard!
Oh, if I can press the right buttons. Any of them left? No. Alright, let's follow Lena. Gilmore might boost the world's largest army. Alright, there we are.
Leave this to me! Now! give them a show!
Alright, that one's down. Get the healer.
You're not alone.
You don't seem to be getting anywhere. Okay, looks like us and Lena are going ahead. Alphino and Alice are staying behind to keep them busy. Doing a couple of more enemy soldiers here. Alright, the rest of these guys look knocked out. Oh, a couple more still awake. Oh, you're not dead yet? There you go. There she is. Alright, thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Indeed. Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons, made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Alright. So I guess we had some weapons for her. Looks to be twin daggers. Well, that's makes sense if Thancred's been the one training her. Oh, has Ranjit showed up? Alright, brazen thieves. You'll regret coming here. I think not. Alright then, let's get to work. Of course, this is going to be where, you know, we're not going to really be able to beat him here. But we'll give it a go.
Vanity. Be gone!
Alright, well, he's knocked everybody else out, so just me and him. He's gonna be pushing me in that direction. Alright then.
Why do you persist in this folly?
See, I will wear you down eventually.
It's over!
And of course he knocks us out with a one-shot. For story purposes,
You, boy. You bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in Yulmore.
Thancred?
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us.
And what if I am?
What? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
Break!
Fool! You would see your city razed.
I would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in your way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even Yulmore dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the Fairy Kingdom.
To think that mountain of indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how? How did the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero of the Source to the First? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that, mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Not so long ago, here in the shadow of the northern ranges, lay the great kingdom of Verbert. A nation with a proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for Fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last we met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like 1 to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting sin eaters. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Ulmorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarium was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Eorzea has called this place home for a while now. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say. 'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Eorzea's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Eorzea. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Yulmore. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. You really have outdone yourself this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me.
Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Poor thing. Poor thing.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Come now. Put away that frown and have some fun with us. Yes, let's have some fun. Lots and lots of fun.
Which way was it to Eorzea's?
We've been there so many times, but I can't. Oh, why can't I remember?
Damn it all. We're already caught in their spell.
Alright, well, we met Thancred. And we are now in Ilmeg, and there appears to be some issues. Let's go ahead and talk to Thancred. Ilmeg is the fairy kingdom, and as one might expect, it is home to the Fey folk. The most prominent among them are the Pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make a familiar path seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I am sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. Lovely. Alright, well I think we'll go ahead and end here, because I'm a little bit short on time today. So, we will explore Ilmeg when we come back next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.